So I'm going to make another video. It's going to be a little different from the cichlid tank. Cichlids are coming in the next 48 hours. I ordered them online, and they're supposed to be here on Tuesday, so I will do an update on releasing them into the tank. The tank has been cycling for about 2 weeks now, and I've been dosing stability, CChem stability into it. Everything's seeming good, and can't wait to get the fish in. But right now I'm gonna make a axolotl pond. My daughter has 2 axolotls upstairs that she says that she wants to get out of her room. I guess they're not cool anymore, but I still think they are. So we're gonna make a little pond over here. I bought a FLUVAL 207 canister filter, some sand, and yeah, a little Rubbermaid bin, 50 gallon. And I'm gonna put this thing together and get him moved down here, get him out of her room. So we got a Rubbermaid, what is this, 50 gallon bin. Got 2 bags of sand here. This is the African cichlid mix, only because I had extra of that. I got a little underwater light, FLUVAL PRISM 2.0. Not really sure how that works, but we're about to find out. And the FLUVAL 207. I don't want to have a lot of flow in the pond, but enough. So I'm sure I'm going to put more than just the axolotls in there, but for the time being, it's going to be just axolotls. I got some AccuClear to get us started, got some quick start. So we'll get together and get everything together. And all right, so first we're going to start getting the sand in there and leveled all out. And I'm not really sure where this thing's going to go. I don't really have many ideas for it, but I'm sure we'll make it work and make it pretty cool. Save the clarifier packets for after. I'd love to have just put some pea gravel on the bottom of this, but you gotta have sand, something that's fine enough to pass through the axolotls, or a big enough stone so that they can't ingest them. I was worried 3 bags wasn't going to be enough for this, but it's plenty. Now we're going to do a little unboxing of the FLUVAL 207. As soon as I can find a knife to open it. I've used the FX6 and the FX4. I haven't used the 207 yet. Like I said, I don't want to have a lot of flow in there, and I'm hoping this is going to do the job. It says 206 gallons per hour, and you can 20 to 45. Oh, wait. Oh, it's 4 aquariums, 20 to 45 gallons. This is a little bit bigger than that, but again, I don't want to have a lot of flow, but I do want to have filtration. So this thing, see what this thing's got. opened up, see what's inside of it. Got your sponges. Three trays. One looks like some filter floss. Possibly some carbon down there. Phosphate. That's the carbon, so that bottom one's just the sponge filter. I'm not going to use either one of those or their media. I have some of my own and I have to go find. Get that in there, we'll get it all hooked up. Some regular media. I believe it's FLUVAL matrix, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna load up these trays. As much as I possibly can. I know the axolotls can be pretty dirty. So we want to build up enough of that beneficial bacteria. I'm thinking I'm also going to put some guppies in here eventually, but I'm going to see how the axolotls do first. I tried to look up some axolotl ponds on YouTube and online, but I haven't really found much. Found a couple, not really enough to base what I want to do off of. Bottom tray, I'm gonna did that wrong. So the bottom tray, I'm gonna put some filter floss at the bottom. Not really sure how these go together. This thing fell out, but I'll figure it out. Try to get the top. Goes through the inside, not the outside. Alright, so that's all loaded up. Get that back in there. If I remember correctly how that went. why I hate putting these things together on camera when I never used them before. Just line them up. Alright, media is in, sponges are in. I don't think I need directions anymore. Maybe. These I have to figure out how I'm going to work on the edges. It might work, but it's going to be a tight fit. Actually, no, it's going to actually work perfect. Clips fit right over the edges. For the intake and then the return. See if we can get this filter set up and working. Well, not working until there's water in there, but at least set up for when the water does go in there. Grab the knife, put this right in the middle until we get it all untangled. Right about there looks good. one here. Out and in. What that means, out of the filter, out of the pond. Guess we'll find out soon. Well, that just broke. Flimsy plastic here. Let's see how that was supposed to go. That was my fault, not the product. Backwards. That I broke this, I'm gonna have to put a little bit of tape or glue on it. See what I got here. I got something in here I can use. So I did break the clip. Put a couple spots of electrical tape on there just to hold it in. And I think I'm gonna have to modify the inlet tube, shorten it up a little bit for the pond. Push that out of the way. The clip on that I didn't break yet. Alright, that should hold just fine. I'm going to have to shorten this up a little bit. You don't want that all the way down in the sand. I'm going to keep it up off the bottom a little bit because I don't want the filter sucking sand in the whole time. See if we can cut it with a knife. If not, we'll take it out and cut it on a saw. Saw it is. Be right back. piece. Inlet connector. Hopefully that goes down far enough. Seems like it will. Perfect. And this over here. And shorten those up a little later because it'll look a little goofy back here. All everything else, spare parts. Hook the light up after. So my fish room here is a little bit of a mess, but I do have 30 gallons of roti water mixed, well not mixed, but made. And that's what we're going to put into the pond. I might have to top off some a little bit later. Not sure how much the substrate is going to take up gallon wise, but we'll find out soon. Just got to run the hose out, hook up the pump, and we'll get it filling. Clarifier opened up and in there. Let this thing fill up. So while this is filling, I am going to make a change because I want the hose for the outlet to come down to get underneath the water. So I don't want to have that connection quite as high. And this is the one that broke, so I have to cut the tape off and readjust it. Supposed to have this sleeve go in here, but I'm going to try to eliminate it. So shorten this up just a little more. Push the rubber end right onto the end inlet and onto the tube. Get this on there, get the length that I want out of it, and then we can tape it. Grab another piece of tape. Oh, that didn't work. that for now. I might have to adjust it again later, but I think this is going to be alright. We're only going to bring the water level up to about here. Alright, so we got the filter running. There are a couple mishaps, but she's running now. I ran out of roadie water, but I have my line running in. Filling it up now. Slow process, but she'll fill up. I'm just going to put a couple rocks in there for now for their substrate, to add to the substrate, kind of small scape. There is a couple of things in their tank that I really don't like the looks of, but I'm going to put them in here just because it already has beneficial bacteria on it. And yeah, we can get the axolotls in. Now that we got the filter going, I'm going to see what this light, FLUVAL PRISM 2.0, is all about. It's an underwater light, but for a pond I thought it would work great. I eventually want to put some live plants in here and I'll get some better lighting, but for now I think this is going to work great. Axolotls don't really like a lot of light from what I understand, so I'm trying to keep it dim. Very small, but it should work. Don't need much. Got a little remote that comes with it. There's the light. A lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. Pretty cool little light, actually. Yeah, I think that's going to work good. Get the remote, see what other colors it's got on there. It's just like the FLUVAL Flex that I have up here for the beta fish. Blues, greens, reds, white. I'm going to leave the green on for a little bit. Get it to aim up just a little more. Turn the room light off. See it a little better. Pretty cool. Mess with it a little more once we get them in there. just gonna drop a heater in for now. Got a better one upstairs in one of the tanks, but until I get the axolotls down here and drain those tanks out, I'm not gonna pull the heater out yet. Get this one going. It's on, she's working. So we're gonna add the AccuClear and the Quick Start, both from API. I believe the Quick Start was 10 milliliters per 10 gallons. End up in there. For each of these. 10, so 5 capfuls. Two, 3, 4, 5. Extra little splash. Don't think I need the AccuClear, but I'm gonna add a little bit of it anyway. $5 ml, 1 capful. Half a capful, sorry. One full one will be fine. Alright, let that fill, let that get up to temperature, then we'll bring the axolotls down. In the meantime, I'm going to catch them and get ready to add them. So I went up to my daughter's room and I got here's a piece of real driftwood that she had in the one tank. Is this here. I would have brought you in and showed you the tanks, but she's a typical 15, 16-year-old girl, so the room was disgusting. So if any of her friends do watch this video, make sure to tell her to clean her room. We're going to get a little gross from these, but both are full of beneficial bacteria. That'll help kickstart this thing, and I'll eventually take them out because they're about useless. Gonna make that nice white sand. Gross, but gonna help get everything going here. Both of these axolotls are in separate tanks. I believe that they're both males. One is just about a year old and the other one's about 8 months. So I'm not sure how they're going to act together in here, but I'm going to find out pretty soon. I'll eventually get some river rock to go around the outside, some in the middle, and build some caves in there for them, but for now, this is it. This is kind of a experiment, see what's going to happen, and we'll go from there. I'm going to let the water heat up a little bit before I bring the axolotls down. My grandson Everett is going to come down and help me put them in there, as long as he's not cranky. Yeah, here we go. So I did get both of the axolotls caught. This is the bigger of the two. Like I said, I believe them both to be males. My daughter has named them, I believe this one is Musha, and the smaller one in here is Opie. If I'm wrong, I'm sure she'll correct me. We're going to get them temperature acclimated and get them into the pond. Alright, so they've been acclimating now for about a half hour or so. Both temperatures in the water are about the same, both about 70 degrees. I'm going to slowly turn that down. My daughter and I had the temperature a little bit higher than what it should have been, but at the time I didn't know that. So I'm going to get that little one in here first. Again, I'm not sure what's going to happen with 2 males, but we're going to find out. The first one in the net. Here we go. All right, so Opie's in. Move the camera to the other side. Release this one on this side, and hopefully it takes them a little while to see each other. This one's a big one. Get him in the camera. So we got them both in. They're both on either side of the tank. They're not really mingling together much, but I'm sure they will in time. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Again, this is kind of like an experiment thing. If it doesn't work out, we can put them back in tanks, but hoping it works out. It's kind of cool. I'd like to put some guppies or something in here with them. They say guppies are good tank mates, and see what else we can put in. But give you a quick update. Like I said in the beginning of the video, cichlids are coming today after tomorrow. I will do a release video of those. And as far as the last video I did of the blackout not working, the cleaning did. I've done a couple water changes since. I do still have a little bit of algae in there, but nothing compared to what it was. Bring you over there and show you the best I can with this camera. I have another camera I want to start using for this, but I'm not really sure how it works yet. This one shows a lot of blue, but there's not really much I can do about that right now. But this is where all the algae was. Things are looking good. Parameters are really well. Nitrates are lower than they've ever been. I'm at like a 6.5 right now, or I'm usually up around a 20. I don't think it's good how quickly it dropped, but it is good that it's dropped. But I'll give you a better view of this using my phone camera at the end of the video.